gonna start with Aries, sun, moon, and rising. This is happening, like we said, in your house of soul purpose, endings and beginnings and closures. You know, last month, our new moon was in, we just finished the transit, the sun transiting your 11th house. So the focus, you know, when the sun transits that house, it's kind of like a lighthouse. Saying like, you don't have to focus on this. You don't have to focus on here. We have all of these different areas you can focus on, but it's literally like the sun is like, maybe look at this area. Maybe. So for Aries, we just went through a transit of community, friendship, wishes for the future. Our full moon, we were really purging ideas of like, I'm allowed to have fun too. I don't have to martyr myself. I can have a good time. What is like legacy, but not professional legacy? Like, I don't even want to go to that negative, not a negative space, but like, I have a good one. When you're not around, Aries, and you picture your friends or, you know, acquaintances or coworkers, you know, just like having a chat and your name comes up. You're like, Aries. Yeah. Aries is really cool. They're fucking wild and crazy and rambunctious in the life of the party. And I mean, my God, how many mistakes are they making? Are they paying the bills on time? What the fuck is going on? Their baby and daddy all rolled into one, but, and then each person tells an individual tale of, you know, my car is broken down on the side of the road. I didn't know who to call. And I know that like Aries and I, we were just kind of having a little bit of a fucking weird thing in our friendship, but I called them and I really needed them and motherfucker showed up. 20 minutes. You know, the opposition of this house is your, you know, everyday life and practical service. And this is like the more, it's so hard to even verbalize Pisces. It's like, yeah, what do you want this to be, Aries? What do you want this to be? So really, and we also know if our new moon is here, our new moon is here, halfway into the month in a few weeks, we're going to get that full moon in our everyday life. Like releasing old patterns of practical service in everyday life. So what you want people to say about you and think about you, it doesn't have to be work-based, Aries. You know, we really talked about that at the full moon. What if you're not meant to like work in a real way? We talked about this with Libra too. Like, there used to be muses. Yeah. Could you be a muse? Or like a fat cat? Like, you know, the fat cat? Like the ambiguous, looks kind of like Santa Claus. And he just is like infinitely wealthy and he just like chuckles and he just wants to make your dreams come true. Just hand out paper and just be like, yes, change the world. Oh, 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 oh. That's who I want to be one day. I really do. I'm an Aries sun, so this is good for me. So Aries, let's really look at what is it that you really like when you kind of draft and have that moment of like, okay, the stories that people tell and who I really want to be, pick out some like discovery words. And, you know, the 12th house, this is the end. This is the end of the cycle. You know, we got our birthday coming up next month, so very exciting. But yeah, really look at like closures. Oh, and if things need to button up, if things need to end, if you have to end relationships, if you have to end jobs, if you have to, you know, really button it all up. This is, and I wouldn't say this with everyone, pardon my French if anybody else is watching for an Aries, but fucking Aries, shit, get off the pot. Shit, get off the fucking pot. Like, don't waste your fucking time. We got shit to do. And I'm using Aries words. This is just for Aries. I'm using Aries words right now. Fucking shit or get off the fucking pot. Shit or fucking get off the pot. Yeah. Yeah, our season's coming. Cut your hair, trim the fat, do the things, whatever it may be. But literally, like, look also at what you wanted for your birthday last year And what things are like, no, I don't want to let go of that. Let it go. We're Aries. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you. Please also send this to a fellow Sun, Moon, Rising, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and please, tips are always welcome and appreciated if this resonates with you. I love you. Ask any questions you got. See you in a few weeks, Aries, for the full moon. Yeah, full moon's going to be in the 6th house, practical service, daily life. Like, if you don't like doing it, why are you doing it? Any of it. Literally, if you don't like doing it, them, all the things, stop doing it. I love you. See you next month. Tip your waitress.